crib. Ex tried to hit me, bitch, I'm over you. I just hit decline cause I know what it is. Motherfuckers watching, trying to see how you move.
I just laughed too hard and hurt my back. God damn it. That shit crazy. Hold on, though. No, what was your walk up to the fruit punch grab, bro?
Fruit punches.
Because I didn't want a regular Miller Lite or whatever.
They talk about that.
We rolling, bro. Come on, bro.
And
Be aware.
Mike,
Oh, wait.
Yeah.
We had a good intro until you said that
wait.
shit. We starting off with Dolphins. 15 seconds in.
15 seconds. 15 seconds.
Hey, man, but we rolling for real?
Yeah, right.
Welcome all to the 11th episode of the First Gen Podcast. I am your host, Krypto.Divine. To my left,
You got Darkskinned Jermaine, a.k.a. Fast Lane Main, a.k.a. that nigga that got you boxed in at your baby mom driveway. The fuck?
What?
wowzers.
Andy Black, a.k.a. Black Andy. Please say the whole thing.
It's the boy Solomon Israel. Fuck Israel.
Whoa.
What?
Okay.
That's
Nice.
the law? Like, that's the law?
Right. Hey, man, we got a first here at First Gen. We got our first guest, man. This cat he's an artist.
Drum roll,
He's
somebody.
a creator.
Drum roll, somebody.
He's a photographer. He's a singer. He's
One
a
and only.
rapper. He's a
did-
dancer.
I just did this for
he's
the
a
females.
puppeteer. He's
just-
every damn thing. He's a carpenter, a doctor, every damn thing, man. Give it up for
man.
Grizzzly, man.
Big.
Thank you.
Grizz.
Thank y'all for
Don't
having
forget
me.
the 3 Z's either, man.
Thank you for having me. He also forgot to mention I am an avid payer of child support. So
I forgot
if
that.
my
Let 'em know.
4 baby moms see this, just know the check is coming, please. Just know.
I
I don't know what camera to look at. I won't look at any cameras, but just know Natasha and Octavia. Yeah.
Just do 30 seconds at a time. 30
Okay,
seconds, 30
okay.
seconds.
Tasha, Octavia,
Natasha.
Denise.
Shit, how was y'all's weekend, though?
It was good. I didn't really do much other than the what was the reggae show we went to?
Reggae
What
show.
it was called.
Grizz performed that.
performed.
Oh yeah,
I
dude.
missed it, but I heard it was fire.
You did slide in though at the right time.
Whoa.
Nah, pause. Nah, I'm sorry. I'm talking about in the building. Don't, Cuddy. Nah, Cuddy. Like,
Gay gutter.
Giving away too much too early.
Solomon in the building.
that's crazy. Anyways,
That was a dope night.
Yeah, that show was dope,
but that
though.
was
Grizz
fire.
did his thing. It was a reggae band there, and also, what were they, like a rock pop?
yeah,
type
like
of-
the first band. Shout out to Rare Breed and 5 Elements. They're local acts around like the Warren, Youngstown area. Pretty cool dudes. Like they do like white boy reggae / like jam band stuff. Cool dudes. They are friends with my buddy Kenny Ali, great artist, like legend. And they saw me at one of his shows, and so then they asked Nate and like set up the show. That was their first time performing in like 5 years. So
Word.
yeah, so they had me on and stuff, and it was great. I was shocked of the. Well, I'm always shocked of the reception. Yeah.
I think I mentioned like as Grizz performing. I asked him if he still worked there. He's like, oh yeah, he performed. He killed. It was amazing. And he's like this fucking 40-some 50-year-old white dude, but he was but he appreciated your performance. He let me know that you killed it. I missed it, but everybody was singing your praises there when I ran into Mark. Other people I saw there, like, oh yeah, Grizz was amazing. I saw people coming up to you telling you that. And anytime I've ever seen you perform, you're a hell of a performer. I hate that
I'm all right.
Yeah, that's to be expected.
Yeah, I
We
just be
always
doing
kill.
whatever. Y'all.
Taking notes. No, but they don't play around with them wristbands, man. You don't see the dude in the crowd get speared last time he have a fucker. If you would have came without getting a wristband, and then sometimes if you go in the bar when Grizz be on stage and they don't want to hear music, they be in that bitch like that fucking dude. They don't play
Man,
they don't play at the West Side Bowl. I don't miss
Can you turn the TVs up, please?
yeah. They don't play. I don't miss too many events at the West Side Bowl. I did miss this one though, but man, I do sound like I missed the show.
Yeah, it was a dope event. But it was another show, man. We had our second installment of first gym basketball over the weekend as well.
Go ahead, tell him.
It was some good games. You know, we started off with 21, in which I won, of course.
And then me and Darkskinned Jermaine beat the brakes off these.
That's a lie.
That first one, that's a
They
lie.
won by 2 in the first
That's a
game.
in a
lie.
row,
That's
and
a
they
lie.
had to extend the second game because they felt
Oh yeah,
bad.
I'm glad he brought it up. I'm glad you was on my team. So
Oh, yeah.
No, let them get their lie, y'all.
Go ahead, go ahead. Do your thing.
Go,
Do your thing.
go.
Y'all won one game by 2 points.
Okay, alternative facts here.
Y'all won
We were
13,
playing-
15.
We were
Come on,
playing
bro.
to 15.
This nigga.
And
Each
we
game.
beat them niggas
We beat them 2 times in a row. Then it was like, all right, let's go to 21. Because I was ready to go. Because I was ready to go. I told him this is my last game. Oh, let's just play to 21. Even though we already won.
So you only won. So technically, you only won one game, and we extended.
one game.
You won one
the
game,
cool
and then
down.
we said let's play to 21
stretching.
because it was the last. Because we was about to all go
We
home.
already
Score, I
won
was
because we
like-
won and y'all didn't want to take the L.
shit.
What is that?
So
You
in
didn't
other
win it. We
words,
extended the game. That
You
don't make
won
sense.
one game
Exactly.
and lost one game.
Objective opinion. Grizz, what do you think? We're playing to 15. We win the first game. We're playing the second game to 15. We win, get 15 first. Then they decide to let's play another game. I didn't want to play another game.
You
But the
didn't have
game
to
is
agree
over.
to the extension.
But the game
That's
is
on
over.
you.
Then they say, let's play to 21.
We took the
Which you
Does it
agreed
still
to.
not
we
count
took
that
them
we
into
won?
overtime.
And then you
In a
lost.
row?
And then you lost.
You extended
And
the
then
game, so it was
So then
still
you
one
lost.
game.
came down to the last bucket.
So it was two games we played.
They couldn't fuck with.
However,
that's
we
tough.
dropped
That's
10
a tough
straight
one.
on you. That's all I know.
I plead the fifth on that
Mike,
one.
what's
Yeah.
Mike, what's
You
your-
lost.
Last year it was all about crypto. Last year it was all about crypto behind the 3-point line. This year, Shaq Diesel down in that paint, nigga.
No, it was all about my nigga Juan who carried these niggas.
Yeah, oh yeah, I forgot.
They omitted
Juan really
facts.
carried y'all.
If y'all want to talk about facts, let's talk about that.
We had Saul had like 7 points out of the 15.
He lied.
Oh, you bro, come on now. Saw not in one game, bro. Don't do the one game.
No,
One of them games, I hit
nigga.
like
Hell
2 threes and I had
no.
like 3 layups
Nigga,
in the paint.
you can't even do 3 layups.
But
Juan hit
He
some
said
big
that's not
shots.
even possible.
Juan hit some big shots. I'm sure he probably wouldn't like
yeah,
Man.
5
game.
for
She
25
was
from
probably
the
player of the
3-point because he was throwing up whatever. We kept letting him shoot.
and we had all the fucking rebounds. And
Wow.
shit on the
You hear
defense.
how he just talked about? Because he was throwing up
man.
whatever. He was easily
he
your
was
best
throwing up
player.
whatever. He airballed.
Hey,
he
shouts
missed a
out
bunch
to
of
Juan,
shots.
my
Y'all
nigga.
freaking know,
Oh,
but
shouts
he hit
out
some
to
big
Juan.
shots
Juan was
'cause he
balling.
taking all the shots.
He was
Juan-
definitely balling.
Wait, where
But
is Juan?
Carried y'all niggas, bro. What are you talking about?
He scored
He
more
was the
points
main
because
ball
he
handler
took
the
more.
whole time.
Who's the-
I literally looked at my teammates and said, "Hey, leave Solomon and Jermaine open.
did say
We
leave.
gotta guard Juan." I literally
did say
said
leave
that.
And what happened when they said that?
Juan kept scoring.
He paid.
He might have scored. You
Juan
didn't
is a
score.
bad
Don't
What
do that.
happened literally after you said, I ain't worried about Jermaine behind the 3.
Oh yeah, exactly.
Splash.
Right after he said that. Right after he
Immediately.
said
Stop
that.
playing.
And
with
then
us.
you lost
Get him
that
out of
game.
there. Got him the fuck out
And
of
then you
there.
lost that
Then you lost the
game.
game.
Anyways, we're gonna see
we
next
extended
time.
it.
And then you lost the game.
Anyway,
Let
shouts
these
out to
niggas-
Juan. You
Yeah.
feel me?
Shout, yeah, for sure. Juan was
Did
playing
you lose or did you lose?
We won.
Who's the best player on your team?
Me, nigga.
And we get.
Yeah.
We get
Look at Andy.
Yeah. No, Andy went on a run though.
He was.
Andy
I'm
went on
not a
run.
scorer. Y'all know
let's
I'm
talk
not a
about it.
scorer.
What Eddie do?
He gave y'all
Like
like
7,
7
8
straight.
In what game?
When we was
The last
down and
game,
y'all was getting caught.
Y'all still lost?
No, we won.
The last,
No.
the last one.
Oh,
that we
you
won.
talking about
No.
Okay, you talking about the extension?
No, when y'all got cocky.
Talking about the-
When y'all
Y'all
got
on this
cocky.
extension,
Would you
bro.
call him the player of the game then?
I don't give a fuck.
and-
I know I won a game of 21 by myself, and I won a game with my teammate. So I'm
How
the
the fuck
MVP
you
of the
best player on
event.
your team and not the MVP?
That happens all the time, nigga. What?
Anyway, I had to remember how
That
to play
happens all the
basketball.
time.
in the finals.
Nigga, Andre Iguodala
That's the
got finals
finals.
MVP. Yeah,
That's
so
the
you just put your
finals.
foot
I
in
said
your
the
mouth.
game.
You just put your foot in your mouth.
That's a series.
A series of games. What the fuck is you talking
Singular.
about, nigga? A series of
And a
games.
series is two different
Mister,
things,
put my
nigga.
foot in my mouth.
Yeah, one winning game out there.
Next
and he was
topic.
the player of the game of it.
We got a new MVP. It's Big
listen.
Biz Grizz here.
For sure, though, my nigga.
Grizz. I want to see your basketball skills.
Trash, bro. I was in cross country. Stop, bro. Like the hell.
Ma, but he a skater though, for real.
Yeah. I stopped liking basketball in 8th grade when these caps kept on playing that Linkin Park Jay-Z collab album. I was just like, I hate this. Like, if I hear Encore, Do You Want More one more time?
That's what made you stop.
Bro, they played that all the time, and we was losing by 30. Like, why am I on the bench? It doesn't matter if I go in. It doesn't matter if I go in. It doesn't matter if I miss any hoops because we're losing. Like, bro.
Like, all right, you ready to go?
It's just like, cool, dude, you want more? Like every time, like we had a game, it felt like an episode of Degrassi, and I was wheelchair Jimmy, and I was mad. Like, so my mom would be sitting in the stands, and she'd be just like, I don't know why you don't put my baby in, and then she'd be mad that she got to take me and pick me up because she had to go to work, and then so I get cussed out about that, but she still take me to Dairy Queen. So yeah, long story short, I just watched the NBA.
There we go.
That's
But yeah,
That's funny.
but
speaking
yeah.
of games,
Who's your team? Who winning the who getting the ring this year?
I hate to say it, but I think the Nuggets, like, surprisingly, like, I hate to say that, but it's either
You got no
Jimmy-
respect for the Nuggets.
I'd take on the Nuggets.
You got no
What?
respect for the Nuggets.
I think they getting swept at least gentlemanly. If that's even a word.
By the Lakers, for real.
Lakers?
Yeah.
If Anthony Davidson doesn't have a knee injury, a concussion, is
boy.
on his period, his kneecaps hurt, like a splinter in his thumb.
Hey, give that man some respect. He left that game in a wheelchair. You understand?
For a
He's a martyr,
concussion.
nigga.
He's a martyr. For as much money as he makes, he should be moonwalking. off
Mr.
this court. He should
Fragility
be,
himself.
Like, man, he's
Yeah.
glass man.
Yeah.
That's gonna be his
Mr.
new name.
Glass, yeah,
For sure.
Voodoo
He is 7 foot tall. Them
But shout out to
frequency-
Jimmy though, he's killing it. Jimmy Butler.
Hey, who bought this beer?
Michael Jordan's estranged son.
This nigga.
Who brought this beer to
Who
the party?
drinking that beer?
Yo,
Hey, zoom in on this.
Yo, we're not.
Lady Ranger.
Or whatever. They criticize
Strong as fuck.
Yeah, that's why you over there-
Hold on, why you ask who about it?
that's why you over there rubbing your nipples.
Yo.
Is that Voodoo
That voodoo
Rangers?
juice.
It's that fruit punch flavor. Zoom in on that. Who brought this? That fruit
Hey,
force.
Voodoo Ranger, holler at us if y'all need an ad. We got you.
Flavor.
All that mean is next week Jermaine gonna bring it in because that's his role model.
Right.
man, you
Your
know.
stylist brought that.
Yo, stylist. Oh man.
Oh, damn.
Wow.
You put together that weak ass outfit last week? I got you to blame.
And you put this on together?
I got you to
I
blame.
taught you nothing?
You taught me never to put the choker on.
Hold on.
He said, I got you to
Speaking of
blame.
games, I gotta show love to my nigga Davion.
Oh yeah.
My little cousin played in the XFL. For a real booty cheeks team, I ain't even gonna lie. I let you know I love him. He was doing his thing every game, but his team was cheeks. Somehow, by the grace of
way.
God, they won the XFL championship.
What team do he play for?
He plays for the Arlington Renegades.
Renegade.
Running back.
Running
nigga.
back.
Cool. Real nigga, big stepper.
I mean, regardless, those are pro players. So, like,
For sure,
regardless
all
of they are
caliber
pro players.
for
Yes.
sure. But they were
So-
4-6 going into the playoff.
They
Beat the best team in the league. Davion.
4-6.
Yeah. And so yeah, big congrats to him. His family got to come down there. His kids, they went to the game. His girl and his mom. So I got to celebrate with him. I think he's throwing out the first pitch in the Texas Rangers game tonight.
Oh, that's dope, man. Good luck.
right. So big shout out, congrats, Big Smith. Can't wait to see you. When
Hey,
you
see
get
if they
home.
let you play my music on the speakers out there.
Hell yeah.
No, that's dope though.
For
Congrats.
sure, man. Super proud of him for
Congrats.
that.
I'm glad there's other outlets for people to follow their dream now. Like, you know what I mean?
Right.
Like, it's just not
Just the NFL.
boom, and it's, you know what I'm saying, it's other outlets. I think that's dope, you know what I mean, for players.
Basketball would do that. I wish, like, obviously you can go play overseas and shit like that, but it's like,
They got the G League. and
are they on
shit.
TV? Are they televised?
Probably locally.
You got
Yeah.
NBA,
You gotta have the yeah.
NBA
You
League.
can get all the G League.
See, but that's whack. You can watch XFL games on regular TV like the NFL games. That
True.
shit-
I think the XFL gonna do way better this time, honestly.
Yeah.
I hope so,
I
man.
feel like there's more of
I
a
hope
niche
it do.
crowd for it. I feel like back in the day they didn't understand how to tailor to niche crowds. I feel like nowadays it's like, nah, niche crowds is like what you need. Like you need a niche audience or someone like people that are just like, this is what I like.
Right.
Hey man, you know a nigga an artist when he say niche 3 times in a row.
All right, that's just because I lack a vocabulary in the Zon. So
Put that in bold and definition, right?
Right.
word of the day.
But no, Grizz, man, why don't you tell the people a little bit about yourself, man?
Where could I start? I got warrant out for my arrest right now. 3 count. I'm just kidding. It's like, no.
Hey, yo.
It's like, no, that was a few years ago. But it's like just one. But but no, yeah, dude. I'm just I try to do it all. I'm a type of cat that like in my name, even how it say on your shirt, 3Z stupid.
Get you some Grizz merch. This is him
absolutely.
right here.
Get some
The
crypto
mic
merch.
stand
You
probably
already
in the
know.
way.
About to plug it in.
Oh, that's so cute.
Yeah, I knew this cat was about to
He
come
mad because he ain't got none.
This cat.
Yeah, bring the hate.
Yeah.
Bring the hate.
So,
It's the blue and red Voodoo Ranger.
Chill out.
I'm gonna let you have this. Because the world knows that you tried to be like me.
We the green and silver boo.
I think we even now.
Damn, hey, you gotta change your Instagram name to Voodoo Ranger, bro.
You got me fucked.
Yo. Voodoo Ranger. Brought to you. It's like,
I
So
will
Grizz.
tell you, Voodoo Ranger pays me for advertising.
Do I understand that you used to live in New York?
no, I
That nigga just made some wild shit up.
Damn.
Come on, we trying to make it spicy,
Hey,
man.
cock sources. What's going on, my G?
No, I actually have
You
never.
lived somewhere else in a bigger city. I remember you telling me when I met you.
I don't know if you watched the pod, but up here we don't know what the fuck we be talking about.
I was about to say, wait, what did I say this? Was I?
It's,
I swear to
it's on
God,
your
when I met
Wikipedia,
you-
my nigga.
Was
you
that
lived
drunk?
for a period of time? You said you lived. I don't know if it was L.A., New York. I thought it was L.A. or New York or Chicago, something like that.
I've been broke forever. What you talking? Wait,
Oh,
what?
wow, nigga,
I was
lived
in
out
Cali
of
for a
ain't
little
never
bit,
lived
nigga.
out of
Wrong
state.
nigga.
Really?
Wrong nigga, right
Never.
shit.
Okay.
My homegirl did though. Like
False facts.
my homegirl, Michael did, but I'd never.
I see.
No, I've always been in
Shouts out
Youngstown.
to
I've been to
Markel.
those places. Like, I mean,
that-
I've been to Chicago and stuff, and like different cities to perform and stuff.
I think you
but-
might have been lying and stunting on me when you first met me. Then,
Bro, I tell stories all the time. Like, it's been
Hey,
like.
shouts out to that representative we show niggas when we first meet him.
representative.
I don't know.
Oh yeah, the real you. Yeah, I was in Brooklyn for a while. You know, I was
Wait, why would I say that? Was I in the studio?
You might have been doing one of your bits or something.
Oh, okay. I
You
must
was
have been
stunting on
like,
this guy.
I
oh.
swear. I
Oh,
swear
are you
to
talking
God.
about like when I be saying like I'm in Vermont, like when I be talking about Randy Donaldson and
I
stuff?
don't know. I thought you lived in New
Oh,
York.
yeah, I was
for a
lying.
period
Solomon
of time.
believes you.
Yeah, you know I be lying. Gee.
So I was wondering, like, why you come back?
You know I be
here?
evading. You know I be evading child support, so I gotta put down different.
Hey, he
Well,
been
that
going
just
around bragging on you like, I got this. My friend, he from New York, man. He a rapper. He do all this stuff, bro.
Well, that cancels all my second line of questions.
Oh
Damn.
dang! I'm
I
sorry,
can,
y'all.
but I can improvise some new
funny.
stuff.
Dude, that is funny.
So, Grizz,
Oh, I love it.
I got a question. What
feel like
made
I'm on
you
all
want
that.
to become a musician or a musical artist?
Oh man, that's a being 10 years old and being in choir. Honestly, the reason why I wanted to become like even get into music is because we was watching Matilda in music class all the time in 5th grade, and then like they told me, they were like, oh yeah, if you join choir, you know they go on field trips and stuff, and I was like, what? They was like, yeah, you go to field trips to the mall and stuff, you perform at a nursing home, and then you go to the mall, and I was like, what? So then I started. So then I realized, like, oh, if I try out, I could go on field trips and I can go
get
to
out of
Ponderosa.
school.
Yeah, exactly. I could go to Ponderosa. I could go to the mall. Yeah, so that's what I did.
They had
And
you
then-
at nursing home.
Bro, they had exactly, Cuddy. Like, I was one of those kids. I was just like, yeah, I'll take my badge. Like, yeah, I'm on honor roll, wearing like little ribbons and stuff. I was a nerd, but nah. But for real though, like, growing up in Austin Town and like the arts program, like they're like back when I was a kid, like Cats is like very serious about art. So like from like choir to performance choir to drama club to like
Really?
theater, yeah, like they're very.
Art oriented.
Yeah, like it's just like if you have like my middle school choir director led me to like my high school choir director, And then they were just like, told my mama, they was just like, yo, so we gonna put him in vocal lessons and like he can't quit. And so my mama, of course, was just like, if you quit, I'm gonna beat your ass. So and you better have a high GPA and you better do everything else. So I was like,
Okay,
all right.
moms.
So
big shout out.
having
Shout
like
out,
parents,
moms.
like really, like it's just like
Black
I've
moms.
always
Shouts
had
out
older.
to Black moms. Happy Mother's Day.
No facts, like my
Happy Mother's Day.
like facts. My mother and
Mother's Day gonna
father
be long
are the reason
past,
why I
but
do music.
Happy belated Mother's Day.
That's beautiful.
And then like my friends' parents, and then like it's just I've always had older influences that was just like doing art and doing creative things. Like that's not stupid. That's a great thing.
Damn, I'm
Like-
jealous as fuck of you because where we grew up, it was not like that. At least where I grew up, it was not like that.
No facts. That's how I got into skateboarding. It's just like my parents are always just like, if this is what you want to do, then you're gonna do it. Like, and you're
Right.
not gonna quit. Like, if you quit, then no, like that, because we don't quit in this house.
Right.
So it's just like, oh, you skateboarding? Oh, you doing karate? Oh, you doing basketball? Oh,
Right.
you
Are you gonna
and
do
you,
Right.
your grades better
Yep.
be on point. Like,
It's one thing about niggas that can skateboard. They can't hoop. It's either one or the other.
bro, it's facts.
either one or the other?
It's one or the
It's
other.
Just different.
Either you can do a
different
ollie
body
kickflip
metrics.
combo, or you could hit a three. It's like
Bro, I used to be
Damn.
nice with it too, and then
I'm trying
like
to
it
think.
just
I can't think of
evaporated.
no.
Are you familiar with the Terry
hooping
Kennedy
skaters.
situation?
Yes, I am. That's actually a very sad situation because
It
he
is.
was such a pioneer and like such a voice for cats. Like back when I was young.
Especially black skater. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
like
Skater
him, Stevie Wonder. I'm sorry. I said Stevie Wonder.
dude. Hold up.
shouts out to Stevie
But
Wonder.
Stevie Wonder though too.
Yeah.
But Stevie Williams, like cats like just like Ron Chapman,
Yeah.
Ray Barbie, like all the black skaters that like Keenan Milton, all those cats. Like growing up, like seeing those cats, I was just like Kareem Campbell, like seeing Kareem Campbell and like the first like Tony Hawk and stuff. Terry Kennedy on like BET, like messing around with Pharrell, all that
Right.
stuff. Like to now see like Terry Kennedy in the situation and like facing like years in prison. You know what I'm saying? Like that's just crazy.
Yeah.
But nothing. I can't take away his.
Contributions.
Yeah,
and shit.
bro. Like that cat. Like he was the reason why you had an Antoine Dixon or a Theodis Beasley, and like you had cats being like, "Oh yeah, I could make $1 million off skateboarding."
This
or I can get out
guy
the
name
hood.
dropping every
Yeah,
nigga
shouts
name
out to the
he
skaters
knows.
watching the pod.
That's
you feel me?
unfortunate, man.
We
Bro,
all
because it's
fans.
like one of those things. It's just like in black culture, it's just like we so told that like this is all we do.
Right.
It's like no,
Basketball,
Cuddy,
rap,
like
gangbang, so
like
good. For sure.
it's just like from when I was a kid, like it's just like back to music. It's just like I went from being in choir, then like I started being in metal bands. Then I was just like, who does this that looks like me?
Right.
And then I saw bands like the Cuddies and Oceano, or I like saw the Cuddies and like Tony Danza Tap Dance Extravaganza, or like I see like different like metal bands with just like black artists.
So how
Or,
long
like,
were you in
See
a
me on the
metal band?
radio.
I was in. So I started off when I was 12. I was in a band called Asphyxiate with my Cuddy. Shout out my Cuddy's Mouse, my Cuddy Zach Kid, and my Cuddy Zach Orr. And then it
12. Hold on. Who was the leader of this band at 12? And who the hell came up with asphyxiate?
my Cuddy, it was my Cuddy Mouse and my Cuddy Zach Orr. So like, shout out to my Cuddy Zach Orr. His parents, like, their house would be like the epicenter. So it would like we would go there, we go to my Cuddy Mouse's house, and both of their like parents had like spaces, so like that just had instruments. So like if you wanted to go kick it, you're gonna go like that's why my mom started letting me like spend the night over cats' houses and stuff because she could trust them. And like she would meet them and be like, "Oh, y'all houses is like us," and that's like what bridged the gap. And I say like my background and like my upbringing is why I'm so like why I am. Because it's like my parents was just like, oh no, we want you to go over their house. And then I started like being around other people's parents and they became my parents. So it's just like, shout out to Mr. Orr and Mrs. Orr. Like they was just like, oh yeah, we gonna teach you how to play guitar, teach you how to play keyboard. Y'all wanna sit up and like take pictures and like build a website. Y'all wanna do this. Y'all wanna like whatever.
Wow.
Just as long as y'all safe. Like
Right,
that was the
right.
rule. Like it's just like, just as long as y'all safe, getting good grades, having fun. And so through that, like, with Asphyxiate, it was just like we was in how I met like my best friends. It's just like it was 7th grade. We was already friends because we was in school, but it's just like we was in the talent show and I was singing A Whole New World with this one babe. Shout out to Jen. I don't know if she sees this. She was
out,
like
Jen.
she was in choir. We sang A Whole New World together, and then they was singing Black Sabbath. They was singing Black Sabbath, and they were just like, and I realized like, oh, I could sing Ozzy Osbourne. So I'm like, finish with my woman, cause she good and help me with my mind. And so my Cuddy Zach's dad was just like, you should get Clarence in the band. And so ever since then, we've been friends ever since.
Wow.
Like I've watched these cats go to Warped Tour. I didn't watch these cats sign deals. I didn't watch, and that all came from us just growing up.
So when did the transition happen from metal band to rap artist?
It was probably after, so like when I was 17, we started a pop punk band called Ugly Kids with Cute Features.
Somebody called you a nigger?
Never that. Like, oh no. No.
No, this nigga
My
got a good
Cuddy's
voice with
not,
that shit. I
for
bet he
sure.
could do a good Omarion.
My cousin.
Oh my god.
Oh, Marion is Jermaine's favorite
Go
artist.
for it. What you got?
What you got?
Voodoo Ranger.
I know you got
nigga.
one.
Wanna bite you?
Hey.
Sorry, baby.
That's
Get back into
Don't let him
and let it.
all he
Why am I singing Omarion? Why am I doing this?
That's crazy.
Don't let that, man.
Anyways. I'm mad.
Don't let him
This
draw you
cat-
in with that.
So like, so we was doing. Man, this cat,
man.
just for the audience to know that this man was talking about Omarion, singing his praises if he was on the same level as Luther Vandross. So just like,
the biggest Omarion fan.
Yeah, I did not know either.
Bro.
This guy said, "What y'all know, Marion?"
For Omarion. Big O? For
Stop playing.
You about to start doing the hand gesture thing.
Don't
Play with it. Don't play with it.
Man. I was an important part of his development. Growing up.
Man, yeah, I didn't know,
Had
bro.
gangsta hat
That was
with
a
Mario.
real. Anyway, big Grizz.
I'm sorry.
Jesus.
So I made the transition.
See what you got him doing, man.
I'm sorry. So I made the transition. Once we was in this pop
Golly.
punk band, we would play like rolling rinks. Like we played like the House of Blues. We was doing the whole thing, blah blah blah. And then like after I broke up with that, my Cuddies like they started.
Wait, you
formed-
played House of Blues at 17?
Yeah, we played for like the high school battle of the bands. So like all throughout Ohio, like every school like had their like representatives or whatever. So
How'd y'all do?
we did all right. Like we didn't make it past like the second round just because I played House of Blues twice for two different showcases, one for hip hop, one for being like in the high school. And I realized that like in those showcases, they're just like, they already know who they're going to pick. It's like someone who they can control, someone who's like very cookie cutter, someone who's like something that they could, cause they didn't pick any pop punk bands. They picked like a cover band. And the second thing that happened the second time I went there too. And it's just like one of those things, but that was just like a learning experience. But after that, I realized like I don't want to be in bands anymore. So I wanted to like
How
try, cause being in bands is just it's just a lot.
Yeah.
Like not a lot as like, oh, it's just like
Come
so
on, bro. He
tiring.
ain't even finished the first question. You
But-
asking him another question.
Interesting. I'm
No,
curious.
but it's just the fact that it's just like being in bands is just like the practicing, the getting everybody together, the
Right.
getting the
Too
gigs,
many
the
people
splitting the money,
involved,
the
right.
it's just like hella stuff to do constantly. But
Listen,
but then I realized like
Sounds familiar.
but then I realized like being in a solo act and stuff, I was like, cause I wanted to be like Owl City. And I was just like, oh, like you would not believe your eyes and like play synth and
That's
stuff.
my shit for real.
Bro, yeah. So I was just like, bro, I was just like, I had the whole thing. I was like, all right, I'm gonna play acoustic guitar, I'm gonna do synth, and I'm gonna have my vest. Oh yeah, I'm about to be like a pop punk sensation.
Yeah.
And then I was like, nah, that's trash. And then I was like, I guess I could rap. And this is around the first time I heard Earl Sweatshirt
I
and
guess I can
Tyler.
rap.
This is around like early 2010. And I was like, okay. And I met my cuddy Jake and some cuddies from Poland due to my cuddy Dave, who used to skate. Because everything that's happened to me, like with music and stuff, like even for me working at Westside Bull, me booking shows, whatever, has came from like skateboarding or me knowing someone through skateboarding and then being like, oh, my homie does music, my homie raps, whatever. So, and that was like the transitional period, like between
I
me
see.
being like 17 to like 18, 19. And I was like,
see.
bro, I'm about to just rap. But then I was in a death metal band called Defeat the Weak. and I was trying to rap and I was trying to like be in a deathcore band because my Cuddy was just like, bro, we got this gig, we need you, or like we're about to record an album, we need you this weekend. So
That's dope.
So that voice
Yeah.
they doing death metal. I don't know what it's called. I'm sure you can educate me what that's called.
so there's different things, like there's gutter rolls. So there's gutter rolls, there's
Please
like
give us an example.
so a gutter so a gutter roll is more like I'll hold the mic
Please gutter roll
away.
it now.
Yeah.
The only reason
Hold
you
on.
said that shit.
So a gutter roll is like a roll of your like vocal cords, and then it's
You
like
getting that shit?
so this will be more like a gutter roll, like because I'm trying not to laugh. So that's like a gutter roll.
Hey,
And then
that was
like you have
great,
your
man.
high, then you have like your highs or your mids, which is more like
That can be
Okay,
healthy
okay,
for you.
okay.
Vocal
You
cords.
got
no. The thing about
awaken the
the thing
demonic.
about it is like you have to treat it like it's opera. So it's just like when
Right.
I'm doing it, I'm just using my diaphragm, and then
Breathing,
like I'm
right.
taking my vocal cords and I'm just using the vibrations to push the sound out. So it's like a whole course by this one lady. I forget her name, but like she teaches everybody who does vocals and stuff. Because took the course and studied it or tried to study it on like YouTube and stuff. And so like all the bands from not Defeat the Weak, but Devil Wear Prada to like Pierce the Veil, all those guys go through her
Pierce the Veil.
because she was a former opera singer and opera trainer. And so it basically just translates, but it's
Yeah, Metallica's
Andy
on
used to be
tour
in the
right now.
metal band.
yeah.
He used to be the lead singer. What was the name of your band, bro?
What was
I'm
it
just
called?
stare at you.
I recently got.
Voodoo Ranger.
Voodoo Rangers, exactly.
Hey, that's
Voodoo Rangers.
Voodoo Rangers.
Their album was called Fruit Punch.
Voodoo Rangers.
Force, nigga.
I'm about to get a bit of fruit punch. Put it in a cup tonight.
Voodoo Ranger.
See, I fuck
This
with
episode
metal,
is
but
crazy.
if the metal songs that I listen to have to have like other melody, like melodic
Oh, yeah.
melody in it, I can't listen to straight like guttural shit. But I can listen to it if it's like blended with like
Like
Nice.
post hardcore
some
and
nice
stuff.
season.
Because it's just like there's so many different like levels of metal, and I wish hip hop would go more to this like lane, because like with like metal, you might have, for instance, like at Westside Bowl, like we have like doom metal, stoner metal, progressive metal, stuff like that, and that's completely different from what I was doing, which was like deathcore, metalcore, hardcore, which is completely different than like post-hardcore, pop punk, and this and all those
Like
things.
a lot of subgenres.
Super subgenre, and those subgenres again with like the niche crowds and stuff, like those subgenres are completely dedicated to those genres. So like you'll have a band that like they only have like 12,000 followers, but their cult following is so strong because like these 500 cats love this thing so much, and it's just like they only they only do pitch harmonics, or like they only play their stuff in drop D, or they only do like this certain thing, or they only talk about like vampires. It's just like the metal world is so crazy, Cuddy.
that's wild.
And it's one of those things it's so international, just like EDM world is just very international.
Right.
But all the techniques within it is just, yeah, it's crazy.
That's dope. It's incredible. I love hearing different people's stories, because it's crazy how we can all grow up in such close proximity to each other, but be so different.
Yeah, you actually grew up in like a sundown town in Austin Town. How was that? Like?
Sundown Town.
What?
Austin.
What is up with this? This kid just said a
Austin Town is a
in
sundown
Austin
town?
Man, I've been shopping in Austin Town, nigga. I've
Come
been
on.
first got to
I grew up
Walmart.
in-
Yeah.
What?
I ain't gonna call it a sundown town, but it's
grew
certain
up in
places
a
around
sundown
here. It's just like,
Oh,
yo,
absolutely.
don't.
That goes without saying. I guess I'm just so used to it because, like, not only like I have like more of like a country boy mentality to it, just because like I grew up. Like, it would be nothing for me to be in Austin Town, and then all of a sudden we in Poland, and then all of a sudden we in Canfield, and then we in Howland, and then it's just normal. Like, and I'm just pulling up, and it's just like, oh, it's Clarence. So it's just I always
Clarence
say,
lives at home with both parents.
bro,
Parents have
I
a
ain't-
real good man.
I ain't no Papa Doc, but like, I can't lie. Like that, I keep saying it's just like that excess, like got me like that got me access to things that like most cats can't
We
say.
all
Like,
with white people, man.
no, exactly. But I'm saying like I wouldn't. No, but I'm saying like I wouldn't.
You stupid.
Like, why would I want to be in a band if I didn't have parents that's just like, yeah, you should go do that. Like, if I had parents that's like, that's stupid as hell, then I'm not doing that. Like, it's just like, oh, okay, well, I guess that's
So
stupid.
is it your parents or is it being around white people? I don't. That's
No, I'm saying
It's his parents.
It's
and
my-
the
it's
type
my
of
environment,
people,
like-
it's their environment.
Yeah,
I
like-
grew up around white people, and that may have had an influence on the broad variety of music that I listen to. But I didn't grow up in an environment that encouraged me making music. And I will let me preface or whatever this with me saying that my mom has always been accepting of that. My mom, my brother, obviously my brother rapped since before I was ever born. And I do have my
Don't
mom,
nobody here know your brother rap.
whatever. My brother is one of the best rappers I had ever seen up until I started doing my thing, and then but much respect to the genius that he has and the influence that he had on me. My brother is an incredible lyricist. My mom was a great singer. My sister was a great singer, but they never were in a position or a mentality that they wanted to do anything with it. And so I will preface that with saying that. But other than that, outside of like the community, the people that I hung out with, friends, family, and I, like you said, I had huge encouragement and like a loving environment around me, like with friends, parents, and friends, family. That's been one of the greatest gifts in my life. But nobody in any of those situations encouraged pursuing music. Nobody did music. There was no other place for me to go to do that. You know, what I
you
mean?
can
It
grow
didn't
up.
seem realistic. To
It didn't
him.
seem
Because
realistic.
you can grow up in those environments, but like, for instance, my teachers, like my Mrs. Williams, like our choir director, like she made it a point to bring in cats that were on Broadway, that were teaching in theater, that was at YSU. She was like, no, like come and tell my kids that this is what you do and this is
Right.
possible. And that's the difference. Like, cause you could grow up in a predominantly white area. You could be Middle Eastern, Asian, whatever. But it's just like, do you have, like, you could grow up in a predominantly black area, and if everybody is on some positivity and everybody's just like, no, you can do this, or everybody is just like, you need to go to trade school, or you need to go, then that's
Right.
what, like, or college, or you need to farm, that's what you're gonna be on.
Right.
Like, or if you on an environment that everybody just like, oh no, you need to be negative, you need to be this, you need,
Right.
then that's what you're gonna be on
Yeah,
too.
ain't nothing out here for us.
Exactly.
We gotta get in the
Like,
street.
but if everybody's just like, what? Like this is possible. Like this is
so let me
this.
hook you up with this person.
Yeah, like,
now, that
oh, let me
person
just
right
make a
now.
call.
Right.
Then you start realizing, like, oh, it's the act. Okay.
Right. And that's the difference really between, you know, access and not having access. Is really just having the people there who are willing to encourage and connect you with certain different sources. You know, it ain't got nothing. It ain't got a lot to do with money and things like that. It mostly has to do with the, like you said, an attitude,
The heart, like the actual encouragement
and
behind
the
it.
encouragement,
Yeah.
Support system.
Because a lot of those cats could have looked at me and be like, "Get your dirty ass away from me!" Like, I don't want to help
Right.
you. But then they just like, "Oh, he cared. Oh, his mother. Oh," and then that's what a community is. Like, I've only known community. Like going to speech and debate like every weekend, and we sitting up in suits at 6 a.m. and then you see every single race, creed, thought process a kid. Like, I know so many cats that like went to speech, and now I see them on the news, or I see them like doing this, or I see them doing that, and it's just like, that's a world that I would have never had access if old girl that I was in choir with was just like, hey, come to Mr. Mizuko's with me. Like, come to this class with me.
Yeah.
And it'd be that little thing. Like, but that'd be what everything. It's just like people putting you on game. Like,
Right.
I wouldn't be here if y'all didn't put me on game. Like, if y'all didn't be like, yo, Grizz is tight. Like, Grizz is cool. Like,
Right.
even meeting Krypto, like, if my Cuddy, like, Nas didn't put me in the same, like, sphere, then I would have never met Krypto. And, like, Krypto knows somebody that's, like, one of my closest friends. And it's just like that, like the fact that we that close, but we not connected. Like
6 degrees
Yeah.
of separation.
And
right?
just
Exactly.
like Solomon denied everybody else's musical talent in the room, Tory Lanez was denied his appeal.
Okay. That's how that went at all.
yo,
That's so wow.
Peach that.
Every episode.
And he has to take a piss. Shout out.
Right.
What's up with that appeal though, man?
Well, you know, he was trying to admit that evidence, you know, that he was admitting that evidence that he was, you know, them voicemails he was leaving and whatnot.
Passionate. He was making plea like. I am a black man. I am
I
a
was
black.
on the side when I heard
Did
the
you see the
song.
size of this cranium?
I was like, yeah, talk your shit, Tory. He said that the evidence is not admissible.
Bro,
I
like,
said, yeah, you're right. Nigga, that's what I said.
why wasn't you saying that shit during the trial? nigga? It's too late.
The lawyer was calling him Tory Lanez the whole time. That nigga's name is Daystar.
Daystar.
Whatchamacallit.
Did y'all see his father's hairline when he had that like little
come on,
I'm
man.
sorry.
That shit is drawn.
See, that's
out
what
for
niggas
sure.
do.
This whole Tory Lanez
about his
thing, though.
freedom.
Listen, this whole Tory Lanez thing has been confusing to me since jump.
Why you confused?
Yes.
Because people keep saying like nobody actually saw him shoot the gun, right? That was like the main thing.
The only eyewitness to the crime is saying I saw the little guy shoot the gun.
So that's like it's
But they
weird
said they saw him
because
shoot it in the air.
There. Yeah.
so it's weird because that means that if I got a vendetta against you and we both at West Side Bar, I could be like, yeah, I seen Krypto shoot it.
Nah, facts.
And then,
that's why I always be thinking. I'm
like,
like,
that's
you got
a
enough
weird-
money
behind you,
You know what I'm
bro?
saying? That should be a scary thing to everybody
Oh, absolutely.
under this
Especially a black
justice
man.
system. Like I could just be like, yeah, I seen him.
Especially a
No,
black man,
literally.
because most of the time it's not gonna benefit us.
That was my biggest
Yeah.
thing that I was upset about. It's just the fact that it seems like more of like a pitting against like two black stars, prominent stars, rather than like a dismissal.
yeah, like that whole situation
evidence.
is so foul.
It just
man.
makes it does. These are the situations and the moments in Hollywood and in the industry. I'm just like, bro,
Nigga,
what,
get this
what
fruity
are we
candle.
doing here? Like, what's the point? I don't know.
And that was the thing too. And I said it on the other podcast. Like I did tune it out because I feel like people were starting to do the black woman against the black man thing, and I was just like, I'm not about to be a part
Yeah,
of
it's
that.
just like I refuse to be
Yeah.
a part of that, and because the recourse of it is so detrimental to the community versus like the outcome, it doesn't make any sense.
Solomon is such
Let
a
the record
rookie.
show I'm not the one who set
This
this up.
rookie ass.
I'm not the one who set this
Let
up.
the record show.
on, bro.
This nigga is a whole ruckus.
Whole ruckus getting up in the middle of
Hey,
the
grandma be
front.
saying, you get out there making all that ruckus.
God damn it.
Voodoo Ranger.
Showing up an hour late.
Can't rush perfection, man. Look at
Voodoo Ranger, fruit force ass niggas.
you.
Force.
Nobody else getting no more time.
Nobody else.
Just for that.
So
Voodoo
he's
Solo Ranger.
Voodoo Ranger.
does he have
Brought to
another
you by-
appeal? Does he have to appeal like the sentencing? What's the next step
The
for
nigga
him?
is going to jail.
I think
He
he's
can
going to
appeal
jail.
the sentence though.
I think if anything, he'd go to a camp or like they'll give him house
He
arrest.
should have testified,
I mean,
huh?
he's Canadian, so you
Yeah.
gonna get a slap on a Canadian wrist.
Yeah, they'll just
And-
deport him.
Canadian.
In
bacon
retrospect,
sentence.
he should have testified.
Yes.
Did he not?
No.
Oh, I thought he.
Wait,
Why
he
would I be
did it?
asking that
He
question?
did not testify.
I didn't know. What?
No, he
Who's
did
his
not.
legal team? Like, why is he?
A
What's
person
the point of being wealthy if you
Bro,
can't?
he was trying to people
If you
trying to
can't
be
break
on
the
that
law.
nigga shit. Oh, I don't gotta testify. I ain't
Yeah,
doing
he
that.
should have testified.
Bro.
If-
Did his legal
I'm
his
sorry,
legal
but
team tell him not to testify? Because sometimes it's not in your best interest to talk.
Because, yeah,
Was it one of those
once
things?
Usually,
You
So-
subject
Yeah,
to
well, yeah.
cross-examination, and you don't know what the fuck they gonna ask the boy.
Man,
Well, he's-
if you was innocent, nigga, you should have
Testified,
testified,
right.
dog.
No,
I don't play with. I ain't playing with 20 years.
Nah, I'm not playing
not
with
at
years
all. I'm not rolling the dice on that shit. Like, no, I got evidence. This is what exactly
You know what
fucking
I've
happened.
realized? That people don't understand how like gruesome like jail is, let alone prison. Like it's not.
And I don't ever want to
Like-
understand.
Yeah, I'm not gonna find out about that.
Like, you
But
know what I'm
Find that
saying?
shit
Like
out,
cats
man.
like really be playing like it's
ain't
just.
nobody at the table been to jail before.
I have
Oh,
not.
I
never
have.
been
I
to jail.
have.
Yeah,
Like, and
I've been
let
to
me
jail.
say, let
Hey,
me
he was
let
in
the
there
record
doing
show.
grunge music
He
and
was
Let me
shit.
for child support.
I was in there. I'm like, I'm like, let me out.
They was like, don't fuck with that nigga.
I'm not like these people. I skateboard.
He was over there like,
I'm like, ah.
Hey, you throw some of that
I
glitter.
can tell you 4 Pink Floyd songs if you let me out, please, God.
yo.
That nigga dropped his coat. He was like,
Yeah.
Drop the soap. I ain't washed up in that motherfucker. Like, I was in that bitch bitch for 4 days. Funky. I'm like, shit.
That's all you get is 4 days. Because after the fifth one, niggas be like, hey, you better hit that water.
Hey, bro, I ain't even gonna lie to you, cuz. Hey, I ain't even gonna lie to you, cuz. Hey, cuz, I'll run your shit right now, cuz. Thinking this shit, bro. Like, what the fuck you think this is?
Yeah, that is not a place for
Luckily,
me.
I had this.
Jermaine said he had the time of his life in jail though.
He had the time of his life. What?
He was thriving.
Look, I'll be right back, because that's a damn lie.
Please playing.
When I saw somebody wrap up a milk with goddamn wet paper towel and they put it up against the thing to keep it cold. Yeah, I was like, oh, okay. I'm getting my life in order. I'm like, God, if you get me out of this, I promise.
I ain't fit for prison, man.
Yeah.
Bro, I'm not fit. I'm not fit for a ticket. I'm not nothing.
Sir.
I'm a law-abiding citizen. I just want that to be
Like
known.
Trump, right?
More than Trump.
Like Trump.
Oh no, more than Trump.
He didn't sexually assault that woman, did he?
I don't know anything about anything. I am not
Man.
answering any questions. I don't believe in anything that has to do with any public figure. I'm just a man of God and a man of positivity and a man that is trying to represent his community in the best way possible. Voodoo Ranger, Fruit Force Ranger, yeah.
I plead the force, the fruit force.
I plead the force, the fruit force.
Are goofy.
Hey, if you don't know though, a jury found Trump liable for sexual assault. It was a civil case, so they gave the woman won like $5 million. It was a case from like 1990 something.
$5 million in damages.
Yeah.
This case is from like 90. It says 30 years ago, so do the math.
So sexual, not rape, but sexual assault, and it wasn't
Like
a
harassment
criminal.
type thing? Or-
No, like he grabbed her and groped her,
Basically-
but didn't penetrate.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Handsy.
and he got so many accusations. out
Yeah, I'm
there
not.
like that.
This one, and then there's a bunch. It's another one.
Another one.
I don't think that one.
Come on, Mr.
And,
Laptop. Come on, Mr. Laptop. Come on, Mr. Laptop.
The one that they just got found liable for, though. That's the one that got pulled up.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a $5 million one.
I hate to be that guy, but
Uh-oh.
I feel like
You gonna be that guy, huh?
when you're a celebrity and you get a certain amount of money, like
You
why-
gotta.
Why?
No, I'm not saying you got to do a damn thing. I'm saying.
Hold
they
on, I was
just
about to lean in like,
no,
what, nigga?
they
Hold
allow-
on
I don't
now.
understand like how there's so
Scrap
many
this
cases.
episode. He's saying some
Right.
wild shit.
Will y'all stop talking over me before they get me canceled? Like, golly.
I know exactly what you're saying.
So what I'm saying is like I feel like they allow certain shit that I'm just like, bro, what? Like,
But that's why I
why?
question a lot of those allegations.
Bro,
Because
it's just so
obviously-
much shit that I'm just like, y'all
You said
knew
question allegations.
this
So you
mother-
saying Trump innocent?
No,
Okay.
I'm not saying that.
No, not
But
at
I'm
all.
saying for as many people who
I feel
are
like there's so many people in it,
of
in on it.
status and celebrity and whatever success and affluence who have all these sexual assault charges. I don't think that you just get money and you become a rapist.
No.
Or whatever. Or a rapist.
All right.
Whatever.
But they say money
I
bring
think-
out who you really are.
Listen. Okay.
I think money bring
just
out who
don't-
the motherfuckers around you are. too.
Yes, and I feel like they're a part of it, and they also have everything to do with it too. Like I recently was listening to that R. Kelly
Man,
song, and
Trump
I'm
said grab her by the pussy. That
Oh, yeah, Trump is
motherfucker.
guilty. Trump
What is y'all talking about? He out here
I'm
doing
not
shit.
saying
Trump's
that.
guilty, but was Kobe guilty?
I don't know. Like I went there.
What I'm saying is, I feel like they
I
all
never heard you
sick.
say
I
grab her
feel
by the
like they're
pussy.
all sick bastards. Like
Oh, but
I genuinely feel like there is a level of sickness and there's a level of perversion that just goes with having money. That just goes with these private parties. That just go. No.
I don't do that.
I won't say
So
that.
if you're rich,
Listen,
so,
hold
okay,
on.
so
No,
if
no,
you're
no, no, wait.
so if I'm
Wait.
rich and I'm influential and I own the whole building and I have everyone in the payroll and I come in the building, no one's gonna let me do whatever the fuck I want to. They're gonna question me.
Somebody's gonna snitch on you, yes, because you're a lawsuit
hold
waiting
on.
to happen, and I can fucking rob and
That's
take
totally
everything you
different than
own.
what you just said, though. You just said having money comes with being perverted, or that. Those are
he
two
thinks
different
that
things.
person is thinking I can do whatever I want. What are these?
I
people
feel
gonna
like
do?
there's not
They're gonna
perversion, but
sue
there's
the fuck outta
there
you.
is a
Litigation.
level of access and there's a level of negligence that motherfuckers be like, well, you know, it's the boss. Oh, oh well, you know, he rich.
That's
oh
true.
well, you know, like
That don't mean
oh,
you
well.
act on that though.
No, but I'm saying that in a society that we have
You
built,
better
it's-
watch it. It's a sensitive society. I know where you're going, and it's something I wouldn't even say. Go ahead. But go ahead.
because these are things. Because these
Do
are
your
things.
thing.
No, because these are things that like we have to be honest about. Like we gonna sit up and say that there's a patriarchy. We gonna sit up and say that there's all these things, but we're not gonna say that like
Don't
motherfucker.
distort the mic. Don't distort.
Oh,
the
I'm
mic.
sorry. But we're not gonna say that like cats act on this. Like we're gonna say that there's pedophiles, but we're not gonna say that we have a society that finds it acceptable for old ass men to date young ass women. Don't you think there's like a correlation between that though? Like, shouldn't we like deem that weird? Like, shouldn't we deem these certain things like weird? Like, shouldn't we deem that, oh, you rich, but you get to have all these women, you get to have all these access, but you got a marriage, like you got a woman, you got a family. Shouldn't we hold these men to these stories?
You don't get
These
to
morals?
do anything though. We're like I don't.
Everything ain't as black and white as you're making it
It's
sound
not
right
as
now.
black and white, but I'm saying for us to sit up and demonize these people, there's also an allowance of this stuff. We have to sit up there, like it's just like there's a cause and effect. Like if we sit up and think it's cute that this is this, then we can't be upset with the outcome.
Who is we though?
I'm not saying we. I'm saying like as
Oh,
a society.
society.
I'm saying
Society,
societal.
right.
Like I'm
We
saying
vote on these
societal
laws.
norm.
We vote on these
here's
laws,
the
you know what I'm
thing.
saying?
What basically what you saying is like,
And we vote on these laws, just like we vote on 18, you're an adult.
But we don't vote on how they're
We vote on
how they're implemented.
21 is the age of smoking and drinking now.
Yeah,
We voted on that.
we voted on that.
And
But we all
pe-
know
and we
people's
also
parents-
voted on.
But we know
this is
people's
a tax
parents
break
who
for
will
a
buy them out.
millionaire right here. So they gonna fucking look for every loophole that benefits.
We don't
them.
vote
Thank
on the
you.
tax breaks.
It's the same thing,
No,
like-
no.
Hold on,
No.
Andy was about to say something. He got
was.
he got
But-
cut
y'all
off.
be see that y'all do this
There was
thing.
some inaccurate
It's what he
information. We
say,
don't
and then
vote
you
on the
start
tax
driving
breaks
somewhere
for
else.
the rich
Look,
people.
let's
Let's
We
stay
vote
on
people
course.
in.
Let's stay on
Yeah,
course.
let's stay on course.
Okay.
So basically, like when we got celebrities, rich people, and people of power in this country, they do certain things, right? We love celebrities for whatever celebrities do. You know what I'm saying? So say a sports figure. From the time he was in 8th grade, people been jacking him off. Right? So when he gets to a certain not figuratively, they've been rubbing his back, giving him whatever he want. So when he get to a certain age, right, and he think that when he go into this massage parlor, this lady gonna do the same thing,
he's talking about
and now
Deshaun.
the
Okay.
world
I'm with you.
wanna, you know what I mean, come down on it. So you're saying like basically that whole time we were cool with it until he done something crazy. Now,
Exactly. Like, and it's
Yeah.
just weird. Like, for instance, the Ja Morant situation. How do we get to that point, though? Like, how do we get to a Ja Morant situation that it's just like the first one we signed to reform, then the second time?
no,
bro.
the thing about Ja Morant is
Come on, bro.
when he got caught, he got a suspension. Whatever happened,
Fighting for him that first time.
we
bro.
were right. We were like,
No, that's what I'm saying. Like, I'm saying, how does he get in his mind that it's okay to do it a second time? No, and he the face of the
not about
NBA.
to be
That's
that-
crazy. What I'm saying is there's personal accountability and there's also societal norms. Do you see what I'm saying? A celebrity get way more leeway than a person
for
like
sure.
me.
Yeah.
I'm a whole ass felon. If a celebrity did what
Yeah.
I did, they would not be a felon. That's the problem.
But if
They're-
Grizz wasn't alive with a gun, the police ain't about to come after you and take your job or none of that.
Right, because it's not illegal.
Exactly, because I'm not a part of a corporation, though.
But it's-
I signed up for that when I'm like in the
Exactly.
NBA.
all right, see, y'all about to know that's two different. You arguing a different
It's
point.
not illegal what he's doing.
You arguing
You
a
don't
different
know
point.
what point I'm arguing.
It's
my nigga.
against-
You said if Grizz, okay, if I don't know, then you don't know then. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's different than what he's saying. Ja is the
glad
face of the
'cause everybody
NBA,
can't,
so he
once.
can't walk around even if he has a gun legally,
Facts.
being on
'Cause he signed up
Tik-
for
or
that.
whatever he was on,
Exactly.
waving
So
his
it's
gun.
not-
So if Ja go to the gun range and post it, is he gonna get in trouble?
Probably not.
No, because that's a difference
Probably
of
not.
sitting up brandishing.
When you just waving it, now
around,
you look away.
Kind of fucking fucking triggering.
Yeah, you look a certain way.
Kind of safety just in the car.
It's the same thing if I
You don't have to though. That's not illegal.
It's not, but you look stupid.
You look
You
stupid.
you look unsafe. There's
I'm just
people
saying.
who play professional sports. You can't even ride a motorcycle because you're at risk of damaging your body. And
Yes,
your
'cause
investment
you
equals
have
these
an
millions of dollars.
investment,
This
like-
nigga's got a gun by his head going like this. There's a risk factor there. You're holding a deadly weapon.
You don't even know if it's loaded, bro. Ain't no risk if it's an empty
It doesn't
It
matter.
looks
It's a real
away.
It
gun.
looks
It
away.
looks away.
It's the
Like, it doesn't
perception.
matter
It's
if
what you signed up for.
It's the image. It
because
looks
you
away.
signed up for it. It's the same thing if you sign up to be a public
understand.
official.
I'm just saying,
If you ask
it's,
me, it was an
where does the
aerosol.
line get drawn?
That's what I'm saying. Like I'm
The
saying,
line
like,
gets drawn based
The
off what you
NBA's
do,
morality clause,
like
and
professionally
you happen
sometimes.
to represent the NBA. That's where the line got crossed. And then the first time it happening, and you getting dragged in the fucking media, and knowing that this is not a good thing for me to be doing, and it ruins my public image, and then getting caught doing it again. That's where the line is.
Okay, let's
He
take
got-
away Ja. So if let's say fucking Jason Tatum do the same thing, is he gonna get disciplined like that?
yes.
Yes.
Why though?
Because that's the NBA.
The line is drawn when you sign that check.
Would you say
Right.
because he light skinned?
No, I'm saying if he's not gonna get in trouble for going on a hunting trip and showing that he waving a gun shooting deer, why does he get in trouble for riding around listening to rap music?
Because
It's
show-
an image.
Because showing recreation versus showing like gangster mentality or thug or whatever they deem.
Reckless
Because if I'm a
branded
billionaire, if this is the rules I set out, it's the same thing.
Right.
If someone wants to sit up and be just like, well, Trump has First Amendment, he got this, or so and so got First Amendment. Yeah, but you also signed up for Twitter's clause. They have a clause that says you have to follow these rules in order so
if
you
you
can
don't
be on
have a
this.
clause that says you ain't allowed to ride around and wave your gun, why does it become a?
I'm pretty
a bad
sure
thing?
some type of
I'm
clause
pretty
for
sure that
behavioral
there's a
things, and
morality
it's probably a
clause.
bunch of
It's
broad
the same
terms
thing
that
with
say.
wrestling, the same
Yeah.
thing like
Pretty sure, but none of y'all read a nigga's NBA contract to know for sure. So it's an assumption.
It's not an
Y'all,
assumption.
y'all,
That's not an
an
assumption.
speaking on it like it's a fact.
That's definitely a fact. Any job you got, it tells you that, bro. Come on now.
Suspended. It's evident in
I'm not
NBA's
talking about
reaction
Ja
to it.
anymore. I'm saying if it's a different player, you don't know what's in his particular contract.
all right, so I
Just
know
because of image, that doesn't make it right for them to do that just because of an image.
That
There's
wasn't.
a morality clause. Gotta be.
It has to be.
because it's the same thing with the WWE because they have to work with the NBC. It's the same thing. They can't be saying fuck and all that when they playing, but
Is
they
the
do.
line
Like,
of morality of somebody hunting and y'all saying he won't get in
Because
trouble.
hunting is designed around all kinds
It's
of
recreation.
safety and
Right.
right. And
You-
recreation.
you-
Right?
It's
What's wrong
sports,
with an
like-
empty gun is recreation.
You don't know.
no, that
it's
it,
empty.
what?
How ain't it?
Riding around with a
Nobody knows it was empty.
no one knows what his
Nobody
intent
knows.
with
I didn't go there.
it. When you're hunting, I know what your intent is to hunt for recreation. Like, I find that silly because it's just like it's. So if I'm sitting up and I'm driving around,
It is silly, but if they tell y'all it's wrong, y'all just run along
No.
with it and say, "Yeah, that's
I don't
wrong."
agree with anything.
What look, all right,
that.
what look worse? Somebody going hunting or somebody sitting in a car?
It's not even
no
about
problem
what
is he
worse.
saying
It's,
what
it's
look
what
worse.
you signed up for. It's
I'm about
what
to
you
read. I'm
signed
about to
up
read
for.
you something.
Strong difference between carelessly brandishing a weapon. You know I carry a gun all the time. When have you ever seen me go do?
That's
do-
literally-
A bunch of times.
Every time, like
Every time I seen this
like every
nigga's gun.
There's a difference.
Nigga waving and talking about, hey, Voodoo Ranger. Come on, man.
on,
Between
bruh.
carelessly brandishing a weapon and going hunting.
No, I'm really on y'all side. I just wanted to get a debate.
Yeah.
always do that, man. Always
These
do
niggas
that.
got fired.
And
up.
don't even get me wrong. I wish nothing but goodwill
got
for
fired up.
Ja Morant. I hope nothing happens
Nah,
to
that
him.
was-
I
that
hope
was
his.
I can't
but that
defend him
was
no more, bro.
Yeah,
He out
like
there.
it's just,
I
it's just
can't.
genuinely certain
Greatest
things
bag
that it's
fumbler.
just.
I tried.
About to be the biggest bag
Yeah, I
fumbler.
can't defend him no more.
Because it's just like if I gotta sit up and be like, so where do we hold the morality? Where do we hold the accountability?
Fumbling 200 mil.
Like that's crazy. That's crazy, bro. They sat up and they were like, it's okay.
Because you want to feel. Because
you wanna feel
hard in
tough?
the car with your.
Power rate.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
I'm
I
the
have.
softest nigga in the world.
That's a
nigga.
generational
I got
curse,
230
flipping the
million
bag.
on, and I gotta look like a square.
Being
I'm
a-
the
so-
squarest nigga.
Being a real nigga is a generational curse.
Do you guys real quick? Do you guys agree with people saying, look at the effect that rap music has on?
No, I don't agree with that at all because
no.
metal is evident. I literally saw 4 bands in the last 3 months that were literally that had candles, worshiping Satan, all that. Nothing happened. Nothing. If everything is about your proximity, your environment, what you are exposed to, and that's what has to do with it. Don't matter what you listening to.
Right.
I could be in the hood right now and listen to polka every day. If I have the intention to go rob a store, I'm gonna go rob the store. It doesn't matter what the music is. It doesn't matter what video games I'm playing.
I just really wish I could understand what it wasn't going through John Morant's head. I wish I just
How old is bro?
But
Like
you know what?
23?
This is the thing: is that we hold. For one, he's young as fuck. He's younger than I think all of us.
Nah, nigga, we gotta stop. We gotta let that
He's
go.
younger than all of us.
We gotta let
I
that
said
go.
that last
you can't
time,
let
bro.
We gotta let that go.
Bro, listen.
You can be.
Have you met any of these Gen Z motherfuckers out here in the street?
Oh, they wild.
do you
Bruh,
have no
once you get hit with something
Motherfuckers,
like,
bro, they're
nah.
not there, bro. These
They
kids are dumb as
different.
fuck.
They different.
You know what? They're not dumb as fuck.
They
I love
different.
you, some of you. I love y'all.
Yeah, they different.
They
But
need
they're
guidance,
different, bro.
like
just because
just
he's
like
a
we need
celebrity
guidance.
and he's a superstar basketball player, we expect him to be LeBron James and mature.
But
and
not
like,
even that, bro.
Not even
After
that.
You, like you was just saying, after you make that first big mistake.
You made the mistake.
Right.
Fix it.
Right.
Like it would be different if we was just basing this off of one. Then I'd be
What
like,
is you
damn, we
doing?
being kind
And
of
what is your fucking friends
Bro,
doing,
I
nigga?
made countless mistakes.
His
Yeah,
boy,
we all
I'm
made
trying to put the
countless
camera
mistakes.
down real quick.
Bro,
You
no,
know?
If
Why is
this
your homie-
happens to my man's, nigga, you don't need to
There's
touch
no
a gun
cameras
ever again, bro.
I'm not
Cuddy,
gonna
you're-
put
I'ma
cameras
slap
on
you, bro. What is you doing?
You're so rich
For
that
sure.
you could just pay a dude and make that his whole thing. It's just like, oh, this is my security guard, and then you could put his business on, and then everybody in the NBA got the dude with the gun. Like, bro. That's
Man.
but cats be so short-sighted because they have to prove
I
that they
hate
a
to
real
see
nigga,
it,
that they
y'all.
tough. It's just like, why, bro?
Okay, so first of all,
what is he
here's the
going?
thing. We don't
I don't even know. Like that's
We
what
don't-
Oh, with your niggas.
we don't know John Morant's intent. We don't know if he's trying to prove he's a real nigga.
He's not.
He might
bro.
just have a infatuation with
Got
guns.
nothing but like
Man.
ABC
Okay.
1, 2, 3 going.
I don't know his
Because
intention.
I like guns
But
as well.
as being 32
guns
years
as
old,
well.
I've grown up in this environment long enough to know how niggas think. Though,
I think-
like I hate to put that on them.
Oh, shit.
I hate to be that cat. But silliness. If you being silly, it don't matter what you doing. It don't matter if you smoking crack. It don't matter if you banishing a weapon. It don't matter none of that bullshit. Cause they don't give a fuck. They like you a nigga. That's what they thinking. I hate to say it, but it's just like, it don't matter if you was the good guy. You fucked up, and we told you not to. Because it's like, their name mentality, you our money, and you done fucked up our money. You done fucked up our investment.
Right.
You don't have time to fuck up. That's why I be telling my nephew, I be telling these young cats, you don't have time to fuck up. You're not allotted that luxury to fuck up and be stupid,
Right.
to not be the best,
That's fair.
to not kill it. Like, no, bro. You gotta be the good guy. That's why LeBron. Like, that's why he's
LeBron.
always like the family
Right.
man. That's why he's always
And he
dunking.
knew-
He's always
and he knew
smiling.
That's what he had to fucking
Like,
do. And he did it.
it's just
almost
certain
flawless.
things.
He
Like,
did
it's-
it from high school.
From
like,
high school.
my God.
Niggas ain't
That's
made
why I
like
don't-
they used to be made.
That's
bro.
why I don't get why he hate LeBron so much, bro.
Yeah, bro. This nigga.
So it's like, hey, listen.
Hey, Chris, you trying
Cameras.
to replace Andy? 'Cause
So it's like
Hey,
36
get him
different
like that.
podcasts of me telling them that I don't hate LeBron. I'm not even going to defend myself anymore. I'm not even going to defend myself anymore.
LeBron line.
Anyway,
all that damn.
Hey, y'all seen the Dear Mama documentary?
Yeah,
Nah,
I just started
I ain't
watching.
seen
No, I ain't waste my time. I ain't watch
Yeah,
that.
don't talk about it. I ain't
I
see
ain't
it
watch
yet.
1,000%.
I ain't see it yet.
I ain't watch that.
The only reason I
bro.
brought it up is to say Tupac had an infatuation with guns too,
Yeah.
but I never seen him with one.
No,
Nigga.
I definitely seen him. And niggas
ain't got it.
He's shooting guns.
Yeah,
He ain't gotta have a gun. The way he carried himself, the arguments he got, and the people he was on TV cussing. Man, come on, bruh. Stop it. Like,
never
Nigga,
seen
in
him
real
with a
life,
gun, though.
everybody, you didn't know that story before?
Everybody ain't have a video camera in their hand back then.
Right.
Yeah.
The
Facts.
90s.
He
Facts.
wasn't brandishing no weapons. He was infatuated with guns. He had lots of guns.
Yeah.
But you was saying maybe I love guns. I'm saying for John Morant, this is where we at with it. You feel me?
no, I feel what you're saying. I got you. I got you.
Absolutely.
Defend you no more. I tried,
You can
homie.
definitely love firearms.
I love firearms.
feel
This is like
I feel like
my
that-
time in the military. Like I really love because I like rifles now. Because I
Facts.
know I know how to like handle them.
Facts.
Like back in the day, I would have never picked a gun up because in my mind it's just gonna go off as soon as I pick it up. But now that I know how to handle it, I like. Yeah, I mean that's.
As
What I
having two
thought.
parents that like have military backgrounds and stuff, I've always like came from a background that's like respectful of guns and firearms and safety. That's why, like, I'm more mad that this cat, like, why is you putting yourself in danger and you a hooper? Like, what if that, bro? It don't make no sense, bro.
Oh, he wasn't in danger. He was in Calabasas.
That nigga in danger now, man.
Yeah, facts. But God bless Ja Morant, man. He gonna figure it out. He just young. I was silly too.
He's trying too hard.
Yeah, like it's.
He's strong. He's trying too hard.
I think we're giving him too much
Nobody
credit.
really but y'all, but he
He muted that.
I'm glad you don't got him.
Hey. That's a wild. That's wild. That's a wild, man. That's a wild
Going
take.
there with that one.
That's
Right
a
there.
wild take.
I mean, do your
John Morant, number 12, the Voodoo Ranger.
Go Voodoo Ranger.
Come on, man.
Booty Ranger.
Y'all doing y'all crazy.
I mean, it is what it is, but you know.
Go Voodoo Ranger.
Damn, that's a hot take.
Hey, Ja
Memphis Grizzly Ranger.
Ja do G shit, bro. He be beating up them 17-year-olds, bro.
So here's the thing.
He be beating their ass, bro.
This is the last thing I'm gonna say. Do we know that this is what y'all trying? Like he's trying to create an image. Is that? Do you think that's what he's trying
I don't
to
know
do?
what the fuck he doing, bro.
Read.
I don't know what he doing,
I'm not
man.
gonna say. I think he's just stupid. I think we giving him. Too
I
much
think he
credit.
might
Yeah, I
have
think-
a mental
yeah.
problem.
I think he's just
To do
not
that-
smart. I think he
Yeah,
is
to-
just. I just
Come
think
on,
he's
bro.
just. There's
You
nothing
wanna
going
knock
on up
on
there.
the-
I still
don't
do
think
stupid
there's
stuff,
nothing
and I'm
going on up there. I
32,
don't
so
think
if I'm his age.
Your mental got to be some type of special.
That's what I think.
You
I
think
don't
they should start doing 4 years in college before they go to the NBA?
I think they should start doing mental health
feel like he
evaluation
did
checks,
do-
mental cognitive
He
function
went to one of them small
checks.
schools.
I think he's just not there, bro. Even when you watch that apology video he did, I think it's I don't even know.
He didn't even sound believable.
He didn't sound believable. He didn't sound like a person, bro.
He's like, my name Jay Ja.
Yeah, bro. I think he's just
No remorse.
highly undereducated. He just could jump high and run fast as he's a kid, and he just got ushered into being
A lot of these
what he
cats
is
are
now.
like that. It's
and he didn't
unfortunate.
develop mentally. I just think he's
A lot of people don't need the platform that they have too.
No,
like we've
bro.
learned, I think we learned that with Antonio Brown. Like,
Yes.
I mean, like a lot of
Antonio
cats are just
Brown.
talented at what they do, and that's
Right.
it. And we hold them as if they need to be like a leader or a savior. Yeah, it's like most of these cats is
like no.
they just
Let him
athletic.
off of social
Like,
media and let him just have his little cars in his house and,
Yeah,
and whatever.
bruh.
Don't listen to him. Don't. Yeah.
and that's okay, because other cats can be that.
right.
Well, that's one of the problems in the black community, is that we want our stars to be leaders, and a lot of them just ain't. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean, so everybody ain't LeBron James.
Yes, everybody
Say it
can't be.
again. Let me hear you say that one more time.
That everybody ain't LeBron James.
Yeah, yeah. That's all I need.
I don't know why. I tell you over and no.
That's
all you said.
Stop the
First Gen Family. It's one of them podcasts that we did. Just go back. You will hear my whole thing on LeBron James.
Bron the GOAT. Continue. Say it
I
again.
never said that. Never said that. But I have no problem with LeBron James.
Everybody can't be LeBron James.
LeBron James.
That's
I don't know.
unfortunate.
Anyways,
They should strive to though.
I think we done gone over our time.
Yeah,
Oh,
well,
we did. Oh, my
Yeah.
bad.
what?
We
Did we?
have indeed.
I mean, unless y'all want another extension.
We chopping it up, man. We chopping it up. We chopping
I
it
like
up.
what you trying to do.
We
okay.
chopping it up. What's next? What's
Y'all want
next?
some extensions?
All right, man. So
I'm having a good time. I feel like we ain't even get started.
scenario:
Scenario.
you walk in the house
Boom.
and your girl giving another nigga dome. What's the next 5 seconds look like?
Blind rage. I'm just. It's like I
The
wouldn't.
next
Even,
5 seconds.
yeah, I wouldn't even care for real. I just leave.
Red. I'm like, hey,
Hold on, where am I?
where the remote at?
Your crib.
Hey, where the remote downstairs?
Matter of fact, you got flowers like, hey, baby.
Said, hold on.
Oh man, that's one hell of a
my
scenario.
anniversary.
Like we still love each other. I definitely know.
Hey, shit, it's your anniversary. You got a whole night planned.
It's your anniversary.
She hates you.
Oh yeah.
On the anniversary, she hates you.
Yeah, all right. So it can't be
She did that on
anniversary.
purpose.
She probably got a gun waiting for
It
She
can't be
did that on
anniversary.
purpose, right?
It ain't anniversary. It's just a random day.
I mean,
She thought you was working late or some shit.
Too. You hear her doing shit. She still hates you.
She thought you was working late. You tried to surprise her.
She still hates you.
And you hear the pressure water.
Y'all ain't answering the question. What is the next 5
Gok
seconds?
Gok. So this is the Gok 5000?
Absolutely.
Or is this like some regular?
It's the shit she don't do to you.
Do it matter?
Man.
Ooh.
the next 5 minutes of my life is looking for where my kids are at.
They probably in school.
Man.
See,
And
he
if
still
they're
got something to
and
live
if they're
for.
not, that's what I'm saying. Because here's the thing.
That was such a grown up
It's-
answer,
you have to understand, like,
but it wasn't real.
I'm going through my phone, figuring out where I'm going tonight because I'm not staying here. I might not do no violent stuff.
that's what I'm saying, bro. I'm gonna just be like, damn, it's a wrap.
So y'all letting her stay in your house and top the nigga off.
I mean, what are you gonna do?
And on you get your dick sucked by the girl and shit,
I'm on
man.
the cell phone taking a picture.
Right.
Mike
Because we
said
going to
he taking
divorce
a
court and
picture.
look at this.
Yeah. I'm gonna be like, you nasty, dirty bitch. And I'm like, that's probably what I'm gonna say. I'm like,
And to be
you
truly honest with you,
dirty-
like,
on camera.
They can't.
to be truly honest with you, I'm gonna have to leave and process what just happened.
Yeah, exactly. I'm gonna be in shock
You know
more
what's
than
in your other
anything.
pocket.
Yeah, but at least now everybody know why. I'm on Facebook. I'm on Facebook with this.
Nah, I ain't
Oh,
doing
that-
that.
Facebook like
They
I ain't
gotta
doing
get
that.
out my house with that shit. There's no
No,
way.
because I gotta leave and process the whole thing.
What's that going on in my house where I pay bills?
Now the next day I might flip
Y'all
out.
tripping. I know these niggas,
see,
man.
but
Niggas got rage for real.
No, yeah.
They acting like.
But that's the thing though. When
I'm
if
just thinking
seeing that,
about
that's
how,
going my
like,
rage is
which
gonna just be like
countries I'm
confusion.
going first, like-
You know what I mean?
Which combo?
Yeah, because you know I think ahead of the game.
I
think
hit him
ahead
with
of
the
game
1,
with
2,
the
2,
fights.
3,
I'm thinking about
the 1, 3, 1,
okay,
1.
I hit her with a power bomb, right? And then you get a 1, 1, 2 slip,
Choke
hoo,
slam.
hoo to the body. Belly to belly.
What if the nigga just get up and then he park you, bro? Like, what if he get up and he park you? Like, you don't.
Can you imagine
He get up and park you right there,
Get your
like-
ass beat. That's a lot of that's a lot to unpack.
He get up and park your ass right there.
I immediately have PTSD. I'm gonna be like,
Then he
God,
go back to it while you on the floor.
I immediately got PTSD
Yo.
Lord,
from that dream.
please take me out this world, Lord. Oh, Heavenly Father. I come to you as a humble servant, Lord.
Man, that's a nightmare of
This
nightmares right
this
there.
slutty hoe done set up and gave him the Gok 5000, and then this nigga done two-piece me. This nigga-
Hey, then the nigga turn your phone around on you.
Yo, you knocked out. You might as well.
Go, Voodoo Rangers!
That's when the gun goes.
Just knock
Yeah,
your
you
voodoo
gotta
ass
kill somebody
out,
after
nigga.
that, bro. You gotta kill
Yeah,
somebody.
like I gotta, like I have to take you out the game.
Yeah, I never.
Nigga,
thought
I'm
that.
John, bring that pistol, bro.
I'm like, John, you got that thing? Oh, okay. All right, man. She tripping in this bitch. She tripping in this bitch.
Y'all like,
Grizzzly's got him tick together.
y'all like, check my Instagram. You know I got it.
You know I got it. I'm on my way. I'm on my way.
There's no way I'm losing that fight.
Yeah, nah, there's no way. There's
Nah, but
I'd
The
rather
way, if that's John Jones, y'all losing. Nigga.
There's John
John
Jones.
Jones getting shot in the
There's
kneecap.
no way.
John Jones
Losing
getting
that.
You better sit your tall ass down.
No,
Hey, let me
facts.
holler at you, John. Pow.
Hey, let me talk to you for a second, my brother.
I'm wondering, because I'm running straight to the kitchen if I ain't got that on me. I wonder if you could dodge some knives in my nigga.
that's a wild. That's a wild. That's a wild scenario, man.
bitch.
I told her should have sharpened these
Niggas
knives.
start pulling out random shit, power drills.
It's over with. You ain't know I was a voodoo ranger? nigga?
Like, do you know I'm part of the Fruit Force, bitch? What the hell is wrong with you?
Oh, shit.
Stop fucking with me, bitch.
Hopefully we never have to
Yeah,
find out.
don't
that's
give me
wild
no
as
more
fuck.
scenarios like that, man.
a
That
wild
was too
scenario,
close to
bro.
home.
Yeah,
I ain't never been loved by a woman.
Time
so
for a new segment of the show.
They've all hated me and cheated
We like
on
to
me.
call this segment of the show 50 Niggas.
Oh my god.
What?
Hey, he been dying to get this segment off.
Dying to get that off. That shit got vetoed 30.
He gonna do it anyway. Go ahead.
This segment is
Go ahead.
called
Fuck it.
Go ahead, get your shit off.
50
here,
niggas
man.
segment. You feel me? In this part of the show, we like to put 50 niggas up against anything. Because we feel like 50 niggas is enough. You
The
feel me?
justice system.
So today,
Oh, we lost that one, buddy.
L.
That's a huge L.
Veto.
today we putting up 50 niggas against 5 silverback gorillas.
5 silverback gorillas.
We losing.
lose.
The people are losing. The niggas are
The
losing.
parameters are you are in a 100
Parameters are
yard
you lost.
enclosed.
Enclosed.
What about in the water?
Like, can I get ocean something? Can I get some sort
I'm
of?
dead.
This cat said you're enclosed, and they have boxing gloves and rocket launchers. Like the fuck?
Yeah, that's not a good one. No,
Man, we getting washed, bro.
You can have the toughest.
So gorillas, they
silverback
bite with
is taken out.
1,300 pounds per square inch. That's number one.
They only can bite one nigga at a time.
Bro, they gonna
but
grab
they
one.
arm strength. Come on, bro. They
Okay,
taking
so
out at least
They gonna
16
grab 10
apiece.
niggas at once and just.
No,
body
hold
slam
on,
them.
General. What is our attack
Their punch force is between
on
1,300
the
and 27.
gorillas?
Come on.
All right, so I mean it's five gorillas, so we gonna split it up 10 gorillas per. You feel
10
me?
niggas per
10 niggas
gorilla.
per gorilla. You feel me?
What?
We getting destroyed.
Are you being dead ass?
I don't know.
Them
man.
gorillas about
That's
to go
my
to
first
work,
plan.
boy.
That's
You can
my
have
first
like small orangutans and they would rip through 10 niggas. Like what?
plan. Think so?
Nigga, do you know how strong a chimpanzee is
I
alone?
bet, but he only gonna be able to rip one of
Nigga,
these
let
niggas
alone-
up. You feel me? He only got.
So here's the thing.
Zach can flip a car.
He gonna use his feet too. He gonna be just ripping through motherfuckers.
So I'm gonna tell you like this: the first few
Tear
niggas, they're
niggas
dead.
apart.
The first few niggas is dead.
Oh, facts.
What if
First few.
we do it like this? All right, bet.
First wave
it's
is
50
dead.
niggas, 5 gorillas. These niggas know what's going on. The gorillas ain't stupid. They know they getting attacked. You feel me? But if we jump one gorilla at a time, 50 niggas on one gorilla, you feel me? We might
gonna
it might
happen.
be
They
some
gonna-
casualties.
On our
But-
part. It might be
By the time we get to that last gorilla, it's probably like
How many
26
gorillas do we
on
get?
one.
How many gorillas do we get?
We get 5 gorillas.
No, how many are we killing?
All 5.
one.
And this-
He understands the question. These niggas don't
Yeah.
get the
What?
question.
1,000%. Because they're gonna peep what's going on, and they're
how
gonna
weak
support
do you
each
think-
other.
I
And
said
they
it's
go
gonna
even
be some
harder.
casualties.
You kill my gorilla, nigga.
It's gonna be some facts.
They gonna see like you.
Imagine a chihuahua, a group of chihuahuas. Imagine a group of chihuahuas eat one of your niggas.
Man,
bro.
you moving the goalpost. You moving the goalpost.
I get what he's saying.
Eat chihuahuas.
I get what
to some
he's
fucking
saying.
Hey,
silverback
Chihuahuas
gorillas.
is ravenous as fuck. Can you imagine getting attacked by 50
Yeah,
Chihuahuas?
and what you gonna do when you see them eat one nigga that's four
Run for my fucking life. I hope I'm not
Nah.
next.
The monkey.
Eat my Chihuahua.
The monkey that was.
Out the door.
Do y'all remember that movie MVP, Most Valuable Primate? That monkey could take 12 niggas, like, and do you up. You remember that movie? He was
I
playing.
remember the name.
It was like the monkey version of Air Bud. They had like a chimpanzee, and he was
I hated
skateboarding.
them movies,
He
bro.
was I love that shit.
Young was my shit.
No, Earbud. I hated that shit,
Bro,
bro.
that's
That shit
fair.
used to piss
Back in the
me
day, that was a
off,
Disney
bro.
classic,
Yeah,
bro.
bro.
Like
Yeah,
Airbud and all
That
that
shit
was
pissed
Disney
me off,
classic.
bro.
No way a
Wow.
jumper
Was
coming
it
from
Disney?
3 feet.
Yeah, get the fuck out of here. Nigga bouncing it off his nose.
Bro,
Get your
dog,
ass out of here, nigga. I'm swatting that shit.
In the 90s, bro, in the 90s, magic was real. Magic was
I
real.
remember.
I
You
can't
can do
D
it.
up this golden retriever, nigga.
Nah,
Get the
man,
fuck
he-
out of here.
He went between my legs.
What was the one?
Can't defend it.
It was called Double Up or Double Time. Or
With the girls, with the twins, that move. That move, bro. Oh my god.
Sit down. She was a triple threat up there, nigga. Stop playing. Stop playing.
Nah, she's a
Fucking
baller.
traveling, bitch.
Right, she did the, yeah, she did
ain't know
the, she
where
shuffled
she
her
was
feet.
going. You ain't
She
know,
shuffled her feet for
boy.
mad long.
Bro, they love basketball.
And they put it in
movies
slow
the 90s,
motion.
bro.
They put it in slow
Look
motion,
at
bro.
Irish.
That,
Oh, the look at Iris.
Iris.
Look at Iris.
Look at Irish. I ain't see that one.
I don't remember that one.
I ain't see that one.
Old boy was a leprechaun and shit.
Leprechaun,
Bro, he was like
hooper,
the top
he was
hooper,
balling.
and like then he got like leprechaun powers and shit, and then he had to use the luck of the iris to get back on top. Like, Irish, yeah, all that shit. Yeah.
Merman one.
Yeah, man.
But
Hey,
kid
Disney
was a
had a good
merman.
run that year.
Johnny
That like
Tsunami?
3 years they had a
He
good
was
run
a
of
mermaid. He got
original
his like
movies,
mermaid
man.
powers at like 15, 16, and he was a merman.
Yeah, that one was.
Damn,
Yeah,
I know
right
what you're
there.
talking
You
about.
saw it.
Y'all going
Yeah, y'all was watching something else.
Yeah, I do.
No, I remember that one.
I think it was
because
like-
that one came out after I think like
must have not had
around the
cable
time
at that
Smart
point.
House, around the time Smart House, and the other
Right.
one where the black family was superheroes, and then a
Up,
little
and Away.
Yeah,
Up and Away.
it came on around that
Shit,
time.
but they had a good run right here, man.
Halloween Town,
That
up
little
and away,
Alley
Smart
Cat
bro.
Strike. Alley
Bro.
Cat Strike.
Alley
Bro,
Cat Strikes was one of
Bro, stop
Brink.
playing.
Brink, hey, Brink,
Brink is
yeah,
a borrow
Brink.
one of my raps.
Yeah, I remember Brink.
Bro.
That was the only one I remember out of everything you just said was Brink.
Brink
is
the
the
Even
only
Steven
one.
movies was
Brink.
fire.
They're on
Goddamn.
Disney Plus.
Bro, Cadet Kelly was fire. Goddamn, bro.
Oh, you going?
I remember I had the game,
Does
the Disney
anybody
game with
know?
Cadet
Oh, that
Kelly.
Because I don't know if this was a Disney movie for sure, but it was called The Paper Brigade.
What did they do?
Damn.
Hey.
They had a paper route. They had a paper route. Gunther Wheeler.
I remember that shit.
And they
No,
had a treehouse.
bro, I remember that shit. I
didn't
used
listen
to.
to
He don't remember. He just trying to
No,
help
I
him
did
out.
ass remember fucking Gunther Wheeler, because who the fuck else? Why didn't I remember Gunther Wheeler? Who the hell is the name
It
Gunther?
was a Disney movie. That was one of my
That was
favorite
Ferris
fucking
little brother.
movies.
Sorry.
Gunther Wheeler.
So yeah, 50 niggas can't beat 5 Silverback.
Yeah.
right,
In
so-
conclusion,
In conclusion, Disney Channel is fire.
we
and
might
niggas-
get one gorilla off
In
the map.
agreement with the right plan.
I don't
We
think it's a
tried our
Disney movie. It
damn
might have
best.
played on Disney.
the right
Well, I don't think they would have played it on
Oh,
Disney.
man.
Get the fuck.
Yeah, it is. Hold on.
Maybe next time on 50 Niggas we win.
Maybe next time.
Today,
but
yeah,
we took
this
a
game-
big
Disney
ass.
original.
Yeah,
nigga.
this is the original movie.
Yeah.
Man, y'all ain't no real ones.
Five gorillas beat 50.
That's a big hell no. We ain't beating no
But we
50
live.
gorillas.
Nah, we ain't
to
winning.
fight another day. 50 niggas. Hell no. That's crazy.
5 gorillas, my bad.
50 niggas.
That's 50 niggas for you.
Dark-skinned.
Yeah.
Well, this has been a great
hold on. We got
episode.
Oh, this
music
nigga
yet.
keep trying
This
to
is
end
why
it.
you don't
music.
drink Voodoo Ranger.
Yeah, that
And have
Voodoo
a
Ranger
podcast.
got y'all wanting to go
Yeah, y'all.
forever.
We got 10 more minutes to do music. What's up?
We really don't,
Hey,
though,
yeah,
but
music.
ain't no
I give you 9 minutes. I give you 9 minutes. You got music? What you got? Hit me.
got,
Hit
If
me.
the first one ain't good, that reduce it by 3 minutes.
The
3
IDK.
minutes already.
Hey, did y'all hear the J. Cole Lil Durk?
no, bro, the album you just told me to
I
listen
heard
to
that song.
was dope.
I wasn't really a big fan of it.
Even the J. Cole?
I mean, it's cool for the kids.
I didn't. Yeah,
It's cool for the kids.
I'm too old. I'm too old to be listening.
Cole versus hard.
I'm too old.
to be listening to
Yeah.
Anything that got
No,
kids,
not Cole. Dirk.
anything that got kids singing on the chorus, I'm
Yeah.
kind of cool with.
I see.
Wow.
I mean,
Superstars.
Hey, fire.
Oh, you love that song?
Fire.
I love that song.
Yeah,
Fire.
you
I
love
like
it.
Kodak Black. I do like Kodak Black's music though. Like I like what he did with Kendrick and stuff. He's uncannily like catchy. I don't know why.
What did that got to do with Cole and Dirk?
What I'm saying is like he's a younger like generation type cat, like NBA
Oh,
Youngboy, Kodak, like those cats. Like I don't typically listen to music like that because it don't do anything for me.
Got
But like
you.
I understand why a 16.
I don't listen to Young Boy at all.
that missed me.
I did try.
That missed me.
Yeah, I tried all those cats. Like
I don't understand.
21 Savage is the only one that I could kind of connect with, and like Young Nudie. The rest of those cats, I'm just like I'm too old for this.
Yeah.
Like I don't care.
But
About
however, the album
Vori, y'all know about Vori.
I fuck with Vori.
Darkskinned Jermaine brought up was the F65 by IDK. It's a dope album.
For sure.
I will
You
say
need
that.
to go back and
Pretty
listen
dope
to the because if you like
use,
that album,
Use for Yourself. That's the album.
what is it called?
Use for Yourself. Or Use for Yourself.
Yeah, you should listen to that because that's a way better album than that one.
I like pre.
IDK.
I like
I feel
pre
it.
nose piercing. IDK. Like when he was trying to be in that like realm of like
Denzel Curry.
yeah, like the Denzel Curry, Jid.
Yeah.
Like that's what I like. I like cats.
I didn't hear this latest, latest album from him, but I fuck with
haven't
IDK.
Yeah, I fuck with IDK.
It's cool. It's some jazzy stuff on there. Like it got my attention. I mean, I ain't real big
You
on the
should definitely go
content
back
wise,
and
but
listen,
Yeah,
you know,
for
sure.
to his previous projects though,
Yeah.
for sure.
He's a part of what group? or
He
what
by
record
himself?
label?
By himself.
Oh, I don't know this
I
label.
think he has a
Universal,
independent with Columbiana. Like he has his own thing, like it's an imprint or something.
I thought he was like in like a Dreamville or like with Kendrick or something.
Nah,
But I can
he
see
could be.
Yeah, no facts.
He's good enough.
Cause I know I seen featured on somebody's, you know what I mean, album. I can't remember.
Bro, one of my exes
I know he
put me
from
on him,
Maryland.
like 6-7 years ago.
What was his name?
JIDK.
Yeah, JIDK.
I'm talking about your ex.
He with Warner Records.
G. Let's say G. But
That was his name.
It's kind of silly.
But anyway, First Gen Family. That's I'm co-signing that
music?
album. That's I didn't like Deontay.
Oh, it's more than that.
I didn't like
came
that.
out,
Deontay
so you
Hitchcock.
feel me?
Yeah, I really feel
gotta
that.
go. I appreciate Grizz being in here. These weak ass albums. There ain't nothing good come out. Y'all
Hold on.
Like, yeah, you be listening.
We
How
do
you
got
gonna call
something
it weak?
good
You
coming
ain't
out. Grizz got a video coming out.
Okay.
Oh yeah, this Sunday I'm dropping my first single, Reggie Miller, to my next album, Uncomfortable. So that should be cool.
Yeah. No, don't try to be humble, nigga. Talk your shit.
Bro, I don't really do. It's weird being.
No,
an
step
artist.
on these niggas.
All right.
Features on the album.
Yes. This man right here. We got.
Krypto.Divine on
We
the
got.
album.
Man, he the only nigga good enough to get a feature on the Grizz.
No, it's just I don't be having enough time to be waiting for niggas, man. Like.
Shots fired.
No, it's no shots fired. He's the only nigga I asked besides my cousin. Like,
That
it's
did
just,
sound super. That did sound super specific though, didn't it?
no, bro.
Yeah.
Oh, you can. Oh, yeah. Find me on Instagram, Big Biz Grizz with 3 Z's. YouTube, Big Biz
3
Grizz.
Z's. I hate when
find me-
niggas spell niggas' names wrong.
Yeah, like my Cuddy Krypto. If you put his name on a flyer, you put him on any sort of mentions, it's Krypto.Divine.
Yes, sir.
Divine. Y'all cats don't understand. The reason why cats need their names correct and stuff is because there's this thing called intellectual property that cats have to capitalize on. And if you call me 2 Z's, then it's another motherfucker out in Minnesota and shit.
Wrong
that, like,
nigga.
Cats don't understand that. But
Just proper grammar and spelling. You
And that's why I say
Hey,
Andy
you
Black,
say-
aka Black Andy.
Hey, Crypto, how do you spell your name? And I send you the spelling and say exact spelling and punctuation. Don't send me back KRYPDO, no space, DEV.
Facts,
Like,
bro.
dude, I
Then your
gave it to you straight up.
Your intelligence is in question.
like these are brands.
Why you
Like,
making me
these are
mad?
this is licensed music. Like this is like my livelihood. Like this is my legacy. So just respect it. So yeah, it's 3 Z's,
Come on now.
3 exclamation points. You already know what time it is. But yeah, I'm on Spotify, all that good stuff. Yeah, I'm just some dude creating, doing stuff. Yeah, these cats always centering me to talk about myself, which I don't like to do. Like I don't know why, but
Hey, we
I like to
appreciate you
talk
coming
shit.
up here, man. First guest,
Thank y'all,
man.
man. I thank y'all for
Understand
having me.
that you are not
First guest, amazing live performance.
You are way away from your microphone, my guy.
First guest, amazing live performance. Go see it whenever you can. When the next time you performing, Grizz?
June 2nd, I'm supposed to be downtown Youngstown, Phelps with Chip Banks and Loud 102 for First Fridays. So that'll be my next performance. And
Is
then
that an outdoor thing?
yeah,
Like
so
doing like the Fleon Phelps thing?
yeah, so it's like right where
The alley.
yeah, right where V2 and West 34 is.
Hell yeah.
And then June 22nd, I'm gonna be on Stream Space, which is like a streaming website / like Instagram podcast. Based out of I believe Cleveland.
Whoa, we ain't shouting no other podcast.
Oh no! It's just music, so.
But, I'm just
That's where I'm performing.
Dolphins.
Like it's gonna be a live performance. Like, but
Nah, that's dope. That's dope.
yeah. But hopefully a city near you, man. That's what I'm
Hell
hoping.
yeah.
You on the way.
All right, fellas, y'all got anything else to shout out before we close?
That's it from the Voodoo Rangers. Until next time.
Nah, find me on Facebook, Andy Black, so we could talk about movies, and then we could talk shit about this nigga since he want to keep cutting me off.
Uh-oh. Okay, so you starting your reviews.
For sure.
Let's
Oh
go.
hell yeah!
All right, man.
Of you, nigga.
Where can we get the merch at?
Hey, if you want some merch from me, just jump in my DMs, man. Jump in my inbox. I'm gonna get you right till the website is up.
Do the same because I'm trying to get because I'm about to revamp everything, getting rid of these the black ones, and then we're gonna get black gray, white. So
See what
Trying
happens
to
when
do
you
it
grow
up.
up around whites? They make you get rid of the blacks.
Right.
Gotta find that gray area.
I grew up around black folks. That's crazy, bro. Southside do or die. You already know what it is. Elmira Street, Dewey, all that.
man.
You already know what it is, man. You might catch me on IG Live, brandishing a weapon. You might. It's like
South side of Austin town, nigga. Shouts out to North Canfield.
that's
Hey,
crazy.
peace, love, and prosperity.
That's crazy.
We out of here.
African Americans every time.
I never trust a nigga and that's in perpetuity. Refusing to be bothered with the typical foolery. Don't bring it to my eye if it ain't got shit to do with me. And if you feeling froggy, just take a sip of brewing tea. My mind is full of fine minutia. I might just try to find Medusa. Invited to the Kama Sutra. Inside screaming hallelujah. Niggas keep telling me I'm overdue. I be in the studio, it's up in the crib. X tried to hit me, bitch, I'm over you.